You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith...
Shut your fucking mouth!
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay.
Now, I know to do what we do, you got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. This is a beautiful moment, and I'm not crying for winning an award. It's not about winning an award for me. It's about being able to shine light on all of the people, Tim and Trevor and Zach and Sanaya and Demi and Ingenue and the entire cast and crew of King Richard and Venus and Serena, the entire Williams family. Art imitates life. I look like the crazy father, just like they said. I look like crazy father, just like they said about Richard Williams. But love will make you do crazy things. Being able to love and care for my mother and my family, my wife. I'm taking up too much time. Thank you for this honor. Thank you for this moment. And thank you on behalf of Richard and Oracene, the entire Williams family. Thank you. Hope the Academy invites me back. Thank you.
What's good, family? Shout out to my doggy, Beef the Mook, for boosting up your man the YB's memberships, no doubt. So we got some breaking news right now, some different news for you mans. Yeah, your man the YB's serving up some different kind of news right now. Will, the Cabal clone Smith, he bugging right now, same as Johnson. It seems to be, I'm not sure whether there's something in the air, or I'm not sure whether there's some next aliens who are basically putting out some sort of bugging radio waves right now, and it's messing up with the Cabal. Maybe I'm hearing some aliens are coming to save us, man, from the Cabal. That's what I'm hearing right now. Yeah, that's why all the Cabal clones are bugging. Yeah, some next alien are posting up behind the moon right now, sending out some bugging radio waves. Got all the Cabal monkeys all tweaking out. That's what I'm hearing. But anyway, listen, like I said, Will Smith, he going all the way through it. That's what you best believe. Yeah, tweaking all the way out. And it's crazy, when I was growing up, I remember Will Smith was almost like a beacon of light. Yeah, he was always funny and laughy. Now he down all the way bad. And yeah, Will, obviously I know you're listening to this. You best believe you got some down bad merch coming to you. You know what I mean? You got some down bad merch coming to one of your mansions near you right now. That's what you best believe. Yeah, that merch coming straight to you. You need it. Trust me. Listen, we all know the YB broker's a joke. However, Will Smith, he must have some merch right now. He need it bad. Will Smith needs some of the YB's down bad merch more than he need it right now. Yeah, you can take mine. How about that? That's how much you best believe you need it. Anyway, like I was saying, Will Smith, he down bad. Anyway, let's go through what actually happened. So, 2 twos. I'm minding my business and I see a video which was called Will Smith Slaps the Fire Out of Chris Rock. And I thought, oh, this is obviously one of them ones, because you know, all these funny style Oscars things, they're always doing, it's almost like Saturday Night Live. I don't know who watches Saturday Night Live, but it's dead. But anyway, obviously you got that whole Hollywood cabal, Saturday Night Live, and Oscars thing, and they're always doing shticks, and they're always, you know what I mean, some next comedy stick, I don't know, one of them ones there, yeah? So I thought, oh, it's going to be one of them ones, 2 twos. Anyway, so I hear Chris Rock drop a joke about, Will, I forgot her name, whatever Will's wife's name. He said, yeah, I can't wait to see you starring in the next G.I. Joe movie. Now, off the rip, I thought he was referencing the fact that the movie was dead. I thought she actually played a part in the first movie, and Chris Rock was basically implying that, oh yeah, I can't wait to see you in the next one, that no one watched the first one. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I thought it was. I thought that he was taking a dig that the remake was coming out, that part 2 was coming out, but no one watched the first one, kind of thing. That's what I thought it was. And the fact that Will was laughing, that kind of joke would make sense, Will laughing at that. Yeah? And then when I saw her screwing her face up, I thought, wow. I got a bit annoyed at the fact that she was mad, thinking, listen, if your movie flopped, your movie flopped. That's not Chris's fault. That's not Chris Rock's fault that your movie flopped. But anyway, I went on to learn that's not what he was digging at. Yeah? Chris Rock was digging at the fact that Will Smith's wife is going through it with a patchy head top right now. Yeah? Apparently, Floyd's wife has been hanging out with Floyd Mayweather, and it's one of them ones. All Floyd's patchy head top has rubbed off on Will's wife. Now we know Will's wife, she be getting all freaky deaky with all the celebrities. So it wouldn't surprise me to hear that she's been getting all, you know what I mean? Apparently, Will Smith's wife has been rubbing her head on the top of Floyd's head. That's why all the patchiness has spread. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing right now. But anyway, like I said, so the G.I. Jane film, G.I. Joe is a bunch of bold dons apparently, yeah? So obviously, it turns out that what Chris Rock was saying is, oh, listen, Will Smith's wife don't have nothing to do with the first G.I. Joe film. But Chris Rock was basically saying, oh, even though you didn't have nothing to do with the first G.I. Jane film, now that you're bald, they'll be putting you in number 1, 100%. You'll be, yeah, even though your film career has been a little bit flat at the moment, don't worry. They got you starring in the G.I. Jane 2 remake. Yeah, that's what you best believe. Yeah, you number 1 pick right now, 100%. You top of the draw. Yeah, number 1 draft pick, Will Smith's wife for G.I. Jane 2. That's what I'm hearing. That's what Chris Rock's saying. Chris Rock's saying hearing. Yeah, don't forget, people. Chris Rock is in Hollywood circles. He knows who's being cast. He said, listen, you're number 1 draft pick for G.I. Jane 2. Yeah, that bald head top of yours. Yeah, you go, you go straight in. Anyway, so you heard Chris Rock drop that bar. I've explained to you the bar now. Now I can't lie to you. The bar was kind of peak, but the fact that, and this is why I tell you that I believe there's some level of, well, I know Will Smith is Cabal clone. Yeah, he Cabal programmed, because you can tell he started laughing, and then when he saw his wife's reaction, all of a sudden he started kicking off. Now, that don't make no sense to me. Either you're mad, although, to be fair to Will, I mean, you man tell me in the comments, did you man clock on what he was saying initially? Like I said, I thought it was someone else, so it could be, like, unless you, I don't know, it's not an obvious joke to go for, I don't think. How many of you man how many of you man understood the joke from the jump? If you get what I'm saying. Meaning, the reason that's important is, Will Smith himself may not have understood how peak Chris Rock was being. He may have just, because most people, yeah, a lot of these jokes go over people's heads. Yeah, a lot of the jokes don't really hit like they're supposed to hit. Most people just laugh anyway because it's supposed to be funny. You get what I'm saying? So I reckon Will didn't even really understand what he was saying. And then, obviously, when he saw his wife's face all screwed up, and obviously I believe Will's handler, she's probably Will's handler as well. That's why Will stays getting punked. And that's why when Will saw his handler all mad, he thought, damn, and that's why I'm pretty sure she probably pushed some buttons, and that sent him on a mad one. That sent all of his shit spazzing out. Do you know what I'm saying? She pushed one of his spaz out buttons, and he just started tweaking. Yeah, apparently the Cabal remote control, they got a big red one called tweak, and she pushed that one, and he just started tweaking all the way out. You know? But anyway, so like I said, she pushes the big red Cabal remote control, and he goes up there and then allegedly slaps Chris Rock. Now again, when I saw this, I thought, the slap didn't really do it for me. I thought it was staged. Even at that point, I thought it was staged. Yeah? I mean, and the thing is as well, look at the camera. When the so-called slap happens, the camera cuts away. Typical camera tricks. In films, yeah, 9 times out of 10, when people are slapped, it's not real slaps. They use camera tricks and they use different angles and whatever else. Now, why isn't there a clear, for example, if someone slaps you don't forget people, this is one of the most recorded events. Yeah, this is more recorded than the UFC. And guess what? In the UFC, when you get hit clean, everyone sees it. There's zoom-ins, there's slow-mos. I ain't seen one slow-mo of Chris Rock getting the fire slapped out of him. Slow-mo. But yet everyone else has been, or everyone in the comments has been telling me that, oh, it's real, but I don't. The slap part I'm talking about, the slap itself, I'm not sure it's real. And also, as Will Smith walks away, he's kind of smiling. So when I saw all that, I thought, oh, this is definitely some sort of shtick, innit? Yeah, they got some sort of set going on, some comedy set, some goofy ass Saturday Night Live knockoff. I mean, Saturday Night Live's dead as well, but you know what I mean? It's one of them ones. Oscars are trying some Saturday Night Live remake thing. And they're trying, let's do a set, yeah, and he gonna get up and slap him, and one of them ones. That's what 100%. That's what it was. But again, 90% of people, from what I've seen, have been carrying on as if, oh, no, it's definitely real, it definitely happened. He slapped the fire out of him. I didn't see that, and I still don't believe that happened. However, then, up until that point, I was 10 out of 10 convinced it was all a setup. But then, you hear Will Smith mouthing off. And he's either a really good actor, which he may well be, but that part didn't, to me, feel like acting. He was going, don't keep my wife's name out your mouth. And even looking at Chris Rock's reaction, he looked actually genuinely awkward. Like, he actually looked genuinely bamboozled. Now, I think what might have happened is, I think the whole part up to the slap, or I think the whole part up to after the slap was part of the setup. Because even after Chris Rock was allegedly slapped, he was still in character, it felt like. He wasn't shocked. He was almost, he wasn't stumbling and confused then. Chris Rock only started stumbling and confused when Will Smith started going in. And if you listen to what Chris Rock says, he's almost trying to de-escalate, saying, oh, wait a minute, this wasn't part of the plan. Why are you going in for? This wasn't part of the plan. So the only time both men look uncomfortable wasn't when he was being slapped, which it would be. Think about it. If some man has got up on international TV and slapped you, that's when you'd be the most uncomfortable. And notice as well that Chris Rock don't flinch. He don't flinch when he's slapped. He don't back up. Now, most people who weren't expecting a confrontation are at least going to take a step or two back. Chris Rock didn't take no steps back, so that tells me he was most likely expecting a confrontation. Now, where he wasn't prepared was what happened when Will Smith starts mouthing off and say, keep my wife's name out your mouth, and you hear Chris Rock almost try to de-escalate. I'm gonna. It wasn't, that for me weren't part of the set, so I think that's what's happened. I think that, again, I've told you before, the aliens behind the moon have got some next bugging radio wave being sent out, and it's making most of these Cabal clones tweak out at the moment. We've seen Anthony Johnston, he number 1 Cabal. We've seen Will Smith, he number 2 Cabal. So all these Cabal dons, all these aliens that are coming to save us, are sending out these bugging waves at the moment. And that's why you've seen a whole bunch of tweakers. You've seen all the Hollywood Cabal tweakers on their thing right now. Yeah, that's all I can say. That's what we're seeing right now, 100%. So I think that's what happened. Yeah, then radio waves started cooking Will's head, and that's why he went over and above what the set was supposed to be. The comedy set stopped at the slap, I believe. And then everything else that happened since then was just next. Because even what made me believe that, or what made me more convinced that it was real, was not only the venom in his voice when he was saying, keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth. Then, when Will Smith got presented his Oscar, which he won, he went on some next rant, which you also saw. I also included that at the start of this video, and it's all relevant for me. The fact Will Smith was breaking down, he looks like a broken man to me. Like I said, them aliens right now, they're bugging radio wave they're sending out has got all these Cabal clones tweaking out. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. There's no coincidence. Yeah, there's not even a bit of a coincidence. Will Smith started coming out crying, talking about, oh, I'm a protector of my family, and it was weird. And that's what I'm saying. It's almost like Will Smith and Chris Rock were supposed to do a set. And also, bear in mind, people, look where Will Smith was sitting. Is it a coincidence that Will Smith was sitting right next to the stage? How convenient is that? Yeah, the one time he's supposed to slap Chris Rock, he conveniently right where he needs to be. Yeah, he could have been on the other side. Is it a coincidence he's right on the runway? I don't think so. I think he there because it was set up. But again, everything that happened after the slap wasn't real. Now, one thing I will say is there was a news article that came out which said Chris Rock is not applying for charges. There was an official report put out by the police which said, oh, Hollywood police have said that Chris Rock is not going to press charges. Which that implies to me that he was actually slapped. So I don't even know what's going on with the slapping. But again, it begs the question, if it was real, where's all the slow-mo videos? Oops. Yeah, you don't see no slow-mo. All you see is camera tricks. So that's odd to me. But again, I don't know. Maybe after all the drama, the Hollywood police reached out to Chris Rock, at which point he told him no. I don't know. And the jury's out for me. What we do know is Will Smith bugging right now. There's not even a bit of a doubt about that. And I believe why let's put the whole alien behind the moon radio bugging signals out to one side. Another reason Will Smith is tweaking, is because of what's gone on before in the past. And I've got to say this. That energy, I put it out on Twitter as well, that energy that you saw from Will Smith reminds me of a cat, yeah, who's big. Like Chris Rock's small, isn't he? Chris Rock's small and he's zesty and he's goofy and whatnot. Chris Rock's the kind of guy that 99% of the male population can pull up on Will Smith. Can pull up on Chris Rock. Do you understand? He's not exactly intimidating. So I do find it funny that, guess what? Everyone's saying, yeah, Chris Rock defended. Everyone was gassing the place. Oh yeah, even Will himself. Oh yeah, I'll defend my family. Everyone's sucking him off all of a sudden. All the Hollywood zesties, all the Hollywood rainbow dons. Oh yeah, you defend your family. But I think to myself, wait a minute, yeah. When August Tyrone Alsina was giving your wife's booty hole the good old wicking, where was your defense of your family then? Oops, yeah. You weren't doing no family defense, was he? Let's be real now. How much defense was Will doing of his wife booty hole? None. Exactly. So let's call a spade here. Will was good and hard when it was for Chris Rock in front of all the cameras. But when it was in private, yeah, and your wifey thing, that for me that's the most offensive. If I'm gonna defend my family and my wife, you best believe it's gonna be from some next young Tyrone buck. That's gonna be the first thing we're gonna defend from. Yeah, let's make it clear right now. If the YBF has a wife, you best believe the first thing we're gonna start protecting from is some next young Tyrone buck, some next buckdon coming to cuck me. Yeah, that's the first thing we're defending from before anything else. Before any comedian Oscars set. Yeah. Before any comedian's comedy set, we're going to be protected from some genuine Tyrone who come in to wick down the YB's wifey booty hole. Yeah, that's the first thing we're going to protect from. Oops. Will, on the other hand, he all in the video giving it the big one in front of the Oscars, but then on the down low, when his wife getting the Tyrone wicking, all of a sudden he quiet, he cucked. Yeah, he on TV. It wasn't Tyrone, young buck Tyrone wasn't really wicking my booty. Actually, it was entanglement. Listen, he was entangled, all opinion. Yeah, he was entangled in last week's dinner. That's what he was entangled in, yeah. Tyrone was entangled all up in that dinner from last week. He was pushing back in for you, 100%. That's what he was. So, listen. Will, he down bad right now. Will, he going through it right now. That's what he is doing. Let's call it that. That's what he going through it, and that's the end of that. I don't want to hear no more about it. Yeah, whether it's fake or whether it's not fake, that's not really the problem here. The problem here is Will. I feel sorry for Will. to some extent. But then again, he shouldn't have sold his soul or whatever else, because there's no doubt about it for me. Yeah, to some extent, or whether it's a overt deal or not, Will and all these other rest of these Kabbalah zesties, yeah, all the rest of these Kabbalah pagans, they've all got all these other issues. Yeah, bottom line, in my opinion. And this, look at the torment. Will's whole aura looks tormented. He looks like he's down all the way bad. I've never seen someone, and especially when, yeah, these individuals have it all. They have all the fame, they have all the coochie being thrown at them. They've got nothing to be tormented about, but yet these individuals are tormented. Look at Johnston. Look at Anthony Johnston. He should be loving life right now. Instead, he down bad with a whole bag of man. Yeah, he down bad, and all he wants to do is look at man. Yeah, all he wants to do is be surrounded by man. Do you understand? These individuals are tormented. Yeah, talking about Big Meech. Oh, I want to be Big Meech. I'm going to be a gangster. You've made it. Why would you want to? Oh, I'm a gangster, and I didn't grow up on boxing. I grew up on Big Meech. Why would you? I don't get it. It's weird. These guys are always trying to prove themselves, even though they've essentially got it all. They're still trying to. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's odd to me. And again, watch Will Smith in his acceptance speech, tormented, he's crying. He's broken. Oh, I must protect my family. Like I said, you want what you want to worry about is protecting it from the booty snatcher. Yeah, August the booty snatcher Alsina. That's what you should have been protecting from. Oops. Yeah, but like I said, hopefully Will and whatever else. I mean, I can't lie to you. The Chris Rock joke was a bit peak, truth be known. I think that was a bit sensitive. I understand comedians to some extent need to be protected, but still, it was a bit harsh, to be honest with you. And again, if Will Smith had stuck up and defended his family from August Alsina and from his wife's cheeks getting clapped, I'd have been all for him defending the jokes against Chris Rock. But be consistent. Yeah, don't take a punt, don't take a shot at the comedy guy the next time, or a year ago when Tyrone was splitting the cheeks, you was quiet, you was in the corner with a video camera getting all the angles, yeah, or taking his socks off for him. Do you know what I'm saying? That's a bit dead for me. But again, Will Smith, he tormented right now, and I hope people around Will Smith hold him down, because he looked to me like he out here wilding. He needs someone, he need a real one right now. But they all do. Like I told Johnston, listen Johnston, you ain't got no real ones around you. Yeah? The realest don around Anthony Johnston is your man, the White Bee. That's just what it is. There ain't no one who can tell him the truth. Too many people whispering in his ass. That's just what it is. Bunch of ass whisperers. Yeah, that's what he do in his ass, 100%. Same as I'm pretty sure, same as Will Smith. I bet when Will Smith told one of his dons, "Oh, my wife getting wicked down by some next buck Tyrone," and I bet all the whisperers were like in his asshole. Yeah, no good. No one told him, "Hey, yo, you best defend your family. That's what you best do." That's what I'd have told him. I said, "Listen, yeah, bottom line, you best defend your family. Yeah." You best defend your family now before you start having to kick off against a comedian. And that's what you're seeing here. What you're seeing here is a man unraveling. It's all built up, essentially. It's all built up, and most people are bullies. Most people don't want to stick up most people don't want to stick up, to the young buck Tyrone. They want to stick up to the small 50-year-old comedian instead. And that's a shame, in my opinion. Because for me, it'd be better to end up getting whipped down with my wife by Tyrone, but at least I could, you know what I'm saying? At least you can kind of get got knowing that you tried your best to defend your family. Yeah, if Tyrone ends up clapping your cheeks as well, what can you do? It's kind of peak. Yeah, if you end up in some sort of, listen, end of the day, man. Like I said, Will Smith, he done bad right now. He need all the help he can get. He tormented right now, no doubt.